Hey everyone, welcome back. I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I really just had nothing to post about. Now I kind of do, so I'm going to show you all some things. And if you've all seen my short, which I suppose you have, and I might attach that video to the end of this one, but Stardust started nesting it at 10 to 10:30 August 9th. She could have had her babies anywhere between 11 p.m. August 9th, or she could have had them the morning of the August 10th. So her baby bunnies are growing up pretty well, and we can all see. I'm just going to show you guys a couple of them. She had a lot of like wild colored ones in here. Like we can all see, this one is like more colors on it, but then she had like a lot of these ones that look wild. She had this little one, then she had this beautiful spotted one down here, which you all seen in the short. So yeah, she had 7 babies total, so that's how many she had. She had this one that looks a lot like Mooble, like all black. So there's 3 fathers. She was with Rocky Gold, Mooble, and Shadow. So all those 3 are possibly the baby's father, maybe 2 of them. But we can all see that they're growing up pretty well. I've been keeping her on a strict alfalfa diet just to make sure she gets all that calcium and all that protein that she needs. So I've been just giving her a lot of this lately. And yeah, just put that in there for her. So she's doing really good with them, and they're growing up. They're starting to walk around more. So we can see that they're walking around. They're starting to nibble on some hay, which is really good. You can like see this one down here nibbling on some of the hay. And then some of those guys back there as well. And then I didn't talk to you all about what I got, but she hasn't shown up in my videos before. So I think it was like 5 weeks ago we got her, but I wasn't sure and I wasn't ready to talk about her yet. But these church people that my mom like go to like church with and meet, like, you know, like how like the church brings people together, kind of. Yeah, kind of like my mom found this person and they donated this bunny to us, and she's really cute. She's a floppy-eared. So the person donated a bunny to me, and I said of course I'll take her in. And then I'm just going to show you her. So this is Brownie down here. You might have seen her name appear on one of the fur bags in my previous videos before. But here she is. This is Brownie. So, yeah, she's a complete flop-eared. And she has a wild coat. Yeah, this is Brownie. So she has her own water there, her own food in the back. And she didn't really like the plastic piece that clips on the back of the thing, so I just left it off for her. Yeah, so I just gave her fresh hay and stuff. And then I think it was about last week, somebody donated, or we found it was for garbage or whatever. The person said I can have it, but I don't know. Apparently there was a guinea pig in it, and the guinea pig wasn't well taken care of, and it passed away or something. So we got the hutch here. So the guinea pig in it that was originally in it passed away, and the person said I can have the hutch. So I'm thinking this will be great for the females, and I'm going to show why. So it has like this glass window that I can like see the baby bunnies through. And then we're thinking about putting this in the females area over there in that corner. So it has a back compartment here, in the bottom where the females can hang out. It has a ramp up here, and it even has 2 opening doors up on top. Both of these top doors here open. So I'm gonna get it better. It's actually not that heavy, so I can easily lift it up and move it around whenever I need to. So here's a better viewing of it. So I'm not really sure who to give this to yet. I don't know if I'm going to give it to the males or upgrade the female spacing yet. But we're figuring that out. So this one opens too, and I really like it. And then this top compartment up here, this tray and ramp, or this top piece, completely comes out for easy cleaning if you need to. So that's that. That's part of the hutch. Just showing it here. So I really like it. I just got to figure out who I'm going to give it to. But yeah, this is the hutch that somebody was throwing out. So, and then this bottom tray completely comes out. So I really like that. So you all got to see the hutch. I'm happy you guys got to see that. And then we're thinking of putting that hutch over here where these bunnies might be. But we're waiting on a tarp for the barn. We're going to get a 30 by 30 inch tarp to cover the males, and all the way over here in the back to the females. Just to make it like keep any like water from coming in. Just make sure this side is like ready for the bunnies, so the hutch doesn't get wet and stuff. So we have to like make sure this side doesn't rain over here, because I noticed that there's some rain that comes in on this side, but it doesn't touch any of the bunnies over here. It's mainly up against here. So we're gonna get a tarp and stop any like potential leaks that could be in the barn. Just make sure that's all, sealed up and stuff. So yeah, that's just the general update of all the stuff and the babies. Everybody loves the babies. I love these baby bunnies. They're absolutely so cute. And they're constantly pestering their mom for milk. We can see that. So yeah, I might attach that video to the end of this one of stardust nesting. Now with the video I made previously, I didn't want to post it yet, but my mom wanted me to post it, about moon nesting. Her I think it was her last litter of babies. She started nesting. She didn't have anything, so I figured that she wasn't pregnant. So I just took out all the nesting and stuff, and then like a week or so later, she rebuilt the nest and actually had her babies. So I've just been kind of waiting to see if she has them. So she hasn't had them yet. But like, I'm just like waiting to see. So she's under there. So yeah, she nested before, built a nest, and like nothing happened. So I figured it was like a miscarriage or something, or she had a false pregnancy or whatever. And then she had them later on, like a week later. So that's why I'm just like leaving her little area up here alone. If she has any nesting up there, I've just been leaving it alone. Yeah, so she still kind of looks pregnant to me. If you guys can see her in the back there, like she still kind of looks pregnant, so I don't want to like take out all her nest if she's gonna actually have babies, because what I'm thinking is she likes to be overly prepared. Like she builds the nest ahead of time, wants to make sure it's all there for when the babies are actually born and when they actually arrive. Some mothers like to do it like an hour or two before the babies are born. I guess some rabbits like to do it a week before or something like that. I don't really know. But look at these babies. So yeah, so it's kind of just a waiting game with her. I don't know. We have these ones over here. And then I pet her to keep her, you know, chill and stuff. Like this. Yeah, so I hope you all like the new hutch that we got. Hopefully the females get it. Maybe the bigger space and the extra compartments to have babies and stuff will make them really happy. Just to have another little house to hang out in. Yeah. This one I thought is so cute. Look at him. No. Hawaii! No, I'm joking. But he has his foot out like Hawaii. Alright everyone, so that's gonna do today's video. And then of course we got Shadow over here. Oh. Then everybody's been doing pretty good. And also, my mom put some of this wood up here, which I'm so happy about. Some of this wood here. So this person had like a free stuff. It was like a free sign. And we got a whole bunch of wood. And like, my mom put it up on the roof here. So this will keep like the water bubbles from appearing. We got one here a little bit, but yeah, just push that out. But mostly this wood has been doing its job. We got it all along here. And the wood along the roofs will keep the water bubbles from coming in, of course. So it goes all the way down here. Then, yeah, like areas where there's like no wood is where the water accumulates, like right here. Gotta watch that I don't get wet. Push it out. So yeah, this is what I do when water bubbles form in their homes. I also do it for the chicken barn too. So the chicken barn forms these bubbles too, and I just push them out as well. But like where the wood is where there's no water bubbles. Surprising. Yeah. Alright everybody, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one when I got more stuff to show. Cause like, I kind of wait until I have something to talk about with you, and then like, because if I just record, you know, the bunnies and nothing like exciting happens, then there's no suspense or content or videos or something. So I try to like wait until like I actually have something to like post about, and then I'll show you guys, and then just keep you updated with like changes with the hutch and stuff, and showing that, and stuff like that. I just like to show off for what I got the bunnies. And then these two girls in the back. So I'm thinking of naming that one with the white spot on her nose, Glitter. But I don't know what I'm going to name the one in the back there, her sister. So I've been trying to figure out a name for the other one in the back there. So I want to name at least one of them Glitter. And I don't know what to name the other one yet. So, just trying to figure out a name for the two girls, the twins. I call them twins because they're both from Stardust's litter and they look identical. So yeah, I'll try to find a name for her, and you know we'll go. I'll go with that, a good name for her. So everyone, I hope you like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.